Hello, agenda for today, my jazzy life. Word of the day, a little bit different today. Stay busy. If you keep your grind right, it'll keep your mind right. This is a quote that I want to share with Jasmine. Stay busy. If you keep your grind right, it'll keep your mind right. Welcome to my channel, a piece of my opinion. This is a reactionary channel, a reaction channel, a commentary channel. Welcome to my classroom. Please remember, reaction channels are about you, not for you. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. If you know, you know. Jasmine took a little time to talk, so let's get into it. Have a serious talk about going to jail with my 5 kids. And it should have said I had a serious talk about me I had a serious talk with my 5 kids about me going to jail.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my God, it's so hard to record. I know I look crazy. I took my wig off, washed my hair. I took off my lashes, and I'm about to I already started washing my face, but I just had a night. I just finally seen something on the internet that just disgusted the shit out of me, and of course I saved it, but I don't even think people realize how disgusted I was last night. I was so disgusted with what I saw. But we're just gonna leave it at that. You just never know people that are in your circle, what they are capable of doing and why they really are in your circle. It just shows a lot. Like, ain't no way. One thing about me, y'all, I am never gonna say I'm gonna do something to no kids. So that shit was just disgusting. But anyways, I am washing my face and getting myself together. It's 9 o'clock. And today is, I think it's a holiday, but the General YMCA is still open, and my kids want to go play, and they need to go play, okay? And I also got a lock, and I'm going to put on the door today for the pantry because everything is in my closet right now. Everything. Yeah, it sounds crazy, right? But
yeah, it does sound crazy, Jazz. Like, let those kids eat. You get food stamps for the kids. Now, my commentary when it comes to jazz is just that because my concept is about what they are doing to and against and not doing for the kids. That's my stance for even starting my channel. I can't get my mind wrapped around while we're hiding food from kids. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that some parents, hide their favorite snacks. Those kids will go in there and eat everything like, it's no bars, pun intended, but no boundaries. So they just going to eat whatever they see. But I don't think that that's what she's doing. And I just don't agree with it at all. I just don't. And the kids are not even there every day of the week. So why can't they have some snacks? Even if you ration what you put in the pantry, but you saying everything is in your closet. That's not cool.
finished getting myself together, but good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Y'all get the natural me, hair natural, just, yeah, because I just don't have it in me to do my hair, do lashes right now. We just gonna thug it out, okay? So.
And I titled this, I put the quote in there about grinding. Jasmine, you got to do better than this. One thing you got to do is you have to learn how to stun on people. You have got to learn how to stun on people. You can't let people see what you're going through. You can't look like what you're going through. You can't act like what you're going through when you're getting on this camera. You can boo-hoo behind the scenes, feel down and out behind the scenes, but you know that the devil is watching you. So you got to stun on her. That's just how things go. Look at Tasha K, what she went through with Cardi B. She came on that camera every day, smiling, laughing, carrying on with life. I'm almost sure behind the scenes, she was tore from the floor up with that amount of money that was put on her head top. You have got to do better. You have got to get your grind going and stop all this woe is me, woe is me. No, nobody. If I went to jail, I'm going to feel some kind of way. So I'm not saying you're not entitled to feel some kind of way. I'm just saying coming on here with all this here, kill it. And excuse the language, I shouldn't say that. Stop it. All right? You're almost giving ammunition for her to act the way that she actually acts. You gotta tighten up. Tighten up.
Let's go.
Say you're happy now. Hope you're happy now. I wish I could bank on us, on us. You can get none by run, baby, bye. I can get the real love all your time. I just need your heart to see. I just need the air you breathe.
And I don't know what products she's actually using on her face, but I don't think they're for her skin type. I think she really needs to go to a dermatologist and figure out what's going on with her skin. Excuse me, with her skin. Them TikTok products, they're not made for everyone. That mess is coming from China, and y'all just buying it and putting it on your face and on your skin, and you don't even know what's in it. So, all skin products are not made for all skin types. And as a grown woman, you should know that. And you already know that you have issues with your skin. Why would you take that chance? I mean, some things are really just about common sense, not trying to go with what everybody else is doing.
Play with me, babe, play with me.
I promise y'all, going to the gym will be your best friend and your best therapy, especially in times like this. Going to the gym for you, and not only just for you, but for your kids as well. I had a long talk with my girls last night, and I didn't know how traumatized they was by everything, and so I had a long talk with them, and it broke my heart because I couldn't wish that on my worst enemy, and I feel like this is my worst enemy right now in this current situation, and I couldn't wish that even on her because both kids are involved, and I'm a single mom. Ain't no way.
Baby, play with me, babe, play with me, baby. Play a little game with you. Cause if you wanna stay, then I'll play.
Using that rough washcloth on your face is part of the problem. You don't need to do all of that. I mean, if you want to do some scrubbing, then use a mask. All right, use a mask. But that rubbing with those harsh washcloths and they're probably not clean. That's probably part of why her skin is reacting the way it is. I mean, that's just my opinion because that's what I do over here is give my opinion based on what I see and what I hear.
You playing with my heart. You playing with my heart. You playing with me. Oh boy.
I know it's too
Take me,
different.
take me over. I know you got the run. Oh, take me under. I want you to be mine. Oh, you can get none by run, baby, bye. I can get the real love all your time. I just need your heart to see. I just need the air you breathe. Boy, you can get one. You can get one from me. One from me. You can get one from me. Let it out, take it back, talking shit all you do. Couldn't help thinking of all that you put me through. All this
At this age, he should be using some gross motor skills. Ages and stages matter. He could be trying to put on his own shoes. He can be putting on his own jacket. He could be trying to learn how to zip it up. Babyfying him is not going to pause time. It's just not. He needs to start learning ages and stages using his fine motor skills, his gross motor skills, all of that. Like this babyfying him stuff is not going to soothe your soul, Jasmine. It's just not.
in your behavior. But if you think I'm gonna stay, you can get way. You can get way.
All right, got my kids. Come on, y'all. Come on, legend. Come on. They didn't want to come. Well, Aiden didn't, but I was like, no, you're coming. All right, y'all. So I'm currently in the gym right now, and I just wanted to say, like, I ran into like, a supporter, and it was almost.
That whining is so obnoxious. And that's what I'm talking about. Like babyfying him, he just whines for no reason. Like it's ridiculous. Like you out in public, go play, go run around. Like you're not stuck up in the house and whine, whine, whine. These women and these whiny children. It's ridiculous. I get it. Yes, children are gonna cry. Yes, they're gonna have their little fussy moments. Yes, yes, yes. But this is ridiculous. Just want to be held. Why? Go play. But she don't. She likes that baby fine because again, that keeps her in a position so that she doesn't have to go get a job because she have a baby, which he's not. He's not a baby anymore. He's out of that stage. He's a toddler and pushing quickly over into the childhood stage. There's ages and stages, and she should know that she had children before him.
Almost like she just seen the stress or the hurt on my face. Like, I just was kind of down after what I saw last night, and um, like I couldn't even hold it in. I just started crying. And it's not crying because like, oh, I went to jail. It's more so like, I just started thinking about everything as far as my kids and stuff, and like what was said about stuff, and I just started crying. She just started praying for me, and it just goes to show that there are good people out here and people that will do and say things, as far as that supports me and my family. Like, and honestly, there's a lot of people. Because there's people even that said like they don't even like me, but the stuff that's being said and done is just wrong. And I don't know.
Yeah, the things that are being said and done as far as it goes with the old girl, I definitely am against that. But you got to tighten up. Like you just have to. There's going to be people in this world that against you. You know that you've been doing this social media thing, so you know people have been against you. But you just can't let this one incident just be your content for the next couple of months. Okay, you need to be spinning this thing on this top and showing people, you know what, somebody trying to take me down, let me show you. That's a stance you should be taking. Not getting on here again with the whining and the crying, and then he whining and crying. It's just too much of that in the atmosphere. The energy is just too much. And your girls, yes, they seen their mom go to jail. That is traumatic. I'm not going to take away that experience from them. But now your girls need to see mommy grinding it out. Mommy spinning this thing on this head. I don't like to use the word strong, because that's a trope word that people put on black women, and then you don't have the space to cry, you don't have the space to feel how you want to feel because you have to be strong. And that's why everybody around us, black women, think that they can do what they want to do to us because we're strong. Hell no. Okay, so I'm not telling you to be strong. I'm saying you should be showing your girls, hey, there's some people out here that do mean things, evil things. Well, we got to spin this thing around, keep our life in order, show them that you can't break us.
I don't know. I just broke down crying because it was really crying for like my kids. Like I don't, not really for me, but for my kids. You know what they have to go through and stuff like that because of all this. I just wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that because I mean that. Like I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy for their kids to go through anything like this. Like, and I just started crying. Like I just felt like real. Like I just felt vulnerable in a situation. Like nobody knows exactly. Ava, can you fix it? What I'm going through, like emotionally, when it comes to my kids. Like my emotions are all over the place. I just feel overwhelmed with this. This situation is very overwhelming because I just feel like, even with me now, it's been going on for a year now, and for someone to just flat out say, I'm gonna go file another report on you, and just like just the lying, it kind of gets me to a point to where like it's more personal and stuff like.
Yes, it is personal. So that person filed on you, you file on them and take it to court and just do what you need to do. You have to stunt on them. You have to show them you're not to be played with. But you always whining and woe is me and I can't believe people do. Yes, this world is evil. And this world have evil people. So something you might not do, you may have never went and filed charges. You just let that person run their mouth. Even if they had threatened you, you probably wouldn't have never went and put on charges because you know the character of that person. But everybody is not going to do you or be you or move like you. So you have to deal with every person, every individual person based on that circumstance. And this is where you are. And you, when people show you who they are, believe them. She shows her cards every single day. So now you need to sit up tight. Let whoever's going to help you, and go do what you need to do. Go take care of business. That's it, and that is all. Stop the woe is me. It has happened. That's it. Get on here since you don't want to go get a real job and make your money so you can pay for whatever you need to pay for to get business taken care of. That's a part of being an adult, dealing with challenges that pop up in our lives. Yes, we get angry. Yes, we get mad. Yes, we get sad. But at some point, we got to pick it up and do what we have to do.
Like I don't know, y'all. My emotions are just all over the place, and I just felt really vulnerable. I started crying, and I was holding my tears back for a while, like because I had my kids, and I just so happened to not be with them, leaving the sauna room, and I just she saw me and stopped me, and she was like, she said a prayer for me, and then she gave me her card to come to their worship, to come to their Bible study, and I just, I don't know. I'm so grateful for the prayers and grateful for just the support because you don't know how traumatizing it is to be doing.
Yes, people can pray for you, but you just pray for yourself. You wake up, say a prayer for you and your family. It cross your mind throughout the day. Talk to God or whoever you worship. End of the night, do the same thing. But in the meantime, in the between time, you need to be grinding. Okay? Not doing your videos, not making your money. It's not hurting anybody but you. It's not hurting anybody but those kids that you sitting here now and Oh, my kids, oh, my kids, oh, my kids. You got to keep going. Like, you just can't relish in that day. You got to keep going.
Going through this online and you don't understand, like, someone doing this to you online continuously, and it's just like, what do I do next with this person? Yes, I have stuff in order, but like, it's still traumatizing dealing with online on an everyday basis type stuff. Like, okay, come on, let's go. Waiting on my dealing with it on an everyday basis and trying to, hey, come on, trying to be a mom, trying to
Please be quiet. Shh. Jeez.
be there for my kids, trying to be supportive as far as sports and stuff. Like, the emotional trauma that someone's having to deal with is a lot. But Maya, so that she can work out. And this one is just, he's fussy. Come on, come sit down. So I'm gonna sit down with him for a little bit. Hey, start over.
And another thing, and I just don't think that these women get it. Like, when you just don't have a social life, and when things come at you, yeah, you're going to dwell in it because you have no avenues to get rid of the thoughts. You don't have any friends that you can vent to. You don't have a social life where you can just go out and do some things. I don't care if it's just going out and having a drink with a girlfriend. Okay. And talking and exchanging ideas and venting to and crying to. You don't have anybody to do that with. So it's going to weigh heavy on your spirit. It's going to weigh heavy on your heart because you sitting in that house and you dwelling on it. And then you got your son there with you with his whining and all what he got going on. That's not helping your situation. You ladies, y'all need, I don't know. And no one's saying that you have to have 10 friends. One good girlfriend is enough. As an adult woman, you should have at least one person you can call up and vent and talk to.
Ready? Come on, focus on the shot.
And I'm not even mad or don't even have a problem with you taking the kids to the Y and they're involved in sports and they're actually out and burning energy. Okay, so that's building what some of these other mothers do. So at least you do this, okay? But outside of the basketball, you need to have something else to do. And that's why the job conversation comes into play. Yes, a job for money and for the benefits, but it's also for the socialization of it all. Talking to other adults for a few hours out the day. All right, that's a part of this being an adult. Um, it's socialization.
And go. Ready? Focus, hands up. Focus on the shot.
But also, what I think is so sad, and it's going to affect these kids as they get older, is the fact that you don't take them on outings. Like, you don't even like go to the mall, go walk around Target, you know, going out to free activities right there in your area. Like, you don't do those things, build those memories with the kids. And that I do find to be sad. Just all because you don't want to. Maybe you didn't have it, so you don't understand how golden it is, um, to build those memories with your children. But to just be having these kids and don't want to do anything with them, it is real sad. It really, really is, because they need that. They need those experiences. And not all experiences have to cost a lot of money, but it won't hurt you to do one or two expensive experiences. And they will be expensive because you have multiple kids. But rent a car, take them on a road trip to some other city in the state of Texas, take them on a cruise. All right. You don't want to do the flying situation. Like I stated, do a road trip, drive, rent a car. It's things you can do. And this is not something you have to do once a month. But when these kids are out for the summer, you know that comes around every year. Save money and take them on a vacation. Those experiences matter. Some of the angles baffle me. Why this angle? Why? Again, I'm not gonna body shame Jasmine, because one thing again I give her kudos for is sticking to her workout regimen, whatever that might be. And I'm going to compare it to other women in this sector because that's what I want to do. She the only one that sticks to at least attempting to do some type of workouts. And yes, working out will help you mentally. I just don't feel like it's enough for her, but it does help to release those endorphins and take your mind off some things for the time being. But that just can't be the only thing that you do. You have to incorporate other activities, other social activities with other adults, and also do social things with your children. But this angle is not it.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video.
The crying and the whining and his dog barking. That's enough to wreck your nerves. Like, I don't know how you just stand around all day and the dog just barking like that. And then he start the whining. That's enough to drive anybody crazy. And the fact is, either one of them don't have to be doing that on a consistent basis. Let that dog out. Let that dog run free. But you don't want to train your son to go to the party. I guess you don't, and so you're not going to train your dog to be able to maneuver through the house and just do what dogs do. So I guess that goes hand in hand. But why do y'all get these animals and you really don't want to spend time with them? You don't want to spend time with your kids. Let's just put that out there. So why would you get an animal, especially a dog, that needs just as much attention as your children. I don't understand that. And then y'all whine about money and food. Dogs need food. They need care. They need grooming appointments. They need medical appointments. They need the flea medicine, the tick medicine. And depending on the breed of the dog, they might need even extra care. So why would you get a dog and you barely surviving yourself? And I will put the question out here, why have children and you can't afford them?
Yeah.
Crazy from the get-go, neither one of us knew why. We didn't build nothing overnight, cause a love like this takes some time. People swore it off as a face, said we can't see that. Now from top to bottom, they see that we did that. Yeah, it's so true that, yeah, we've been through it. Yeah.
I have a meeting here in 30 minutes, so I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. But I just want to come on here and just say, like, y'all, I'm sorry that I haven't been posting my content because I just been all over the place with everything.
You don't need to tell people you're sorry because that's your money. And that's the point. If you want a job, you know you couldn't just not work. This social media thing is a joke for a lot of you because you don't have the willpower, you don't know how to get up and go. And so the sorries are for who? Because you the one missing out on your money, which is what I stated earlier. You need to be grinding. You need to be getting your money. You need to be letting the people know your haters and this and that and old girl over there with her nonsense. Letting them know you're not stopping nothing. In action, not just in words. In action, not just in words.
But I'm going to get back to posting. I've been recording, just not posting. Get back to my jolly self because, baby, I'm not going to let nobody steal my joy, my anything. I refuse. So we're going to get back to it. Work with your girl. All right, y'all. So I finished editing everything, and I'm about to go back in the boys' room and Swiffer it. I already did the girls' room. Well, I did Ava and Amaya. So now I already did the boys' room. My kids aren't here, so I kind of just want to get things kind of clean. So, get back to normal. I got a lot of stuff I got to clean. But just one thing at a time, girl. One thing at a time. Let's go.
Somebody who loves me naked. Someone who never asks for love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Yeah. You're gonna be in love with me.
He need to be put in daycare. That's it. That's all. He's too clingy, and he just needs to go and be around kids his own age. So it goes back to that key word, socialization. He needs that. He needs to go be around kids his own age for a few hours out of every day. Like this following around shadow stuff is not good. It's not.
I want you and need you to be. Yeah. Are you gonna be? 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 Well. Still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Yeah. Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be. Yeah. Are you gonna be? 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 Well. Still in love, so in love, still in love.
finished cleaning the kids' rooms. I'm actually currently just finishing up the refrigerator too, because my refrigerator was dirty. But refrigerator.
And that's again what I'm saying about the socialization and getting out. I mean, you content creators in quotation marks, but all we see is face washing, cleaning the house, gym, cooking the same foods. Like, that's it. Okay, we don't see anything just in outings and shopping and trying new recipes and trying new kitchen equipment. I don't know how they call themselves content creators. Where is the content that is being created? Just pushing a video, that's not creating content. Like, it's just not to me. Again, this is my opinion, and I just don't see it as content. And when everybody's repeating and doing the same thing, and that's not content because you don't have a niche, you don't have your own lane. And in that lane, yes, there could be pieces through in from what other people are doing, but this is all we get. And I'm talking about it because it's tidbits in there where I feel like the kids deserve more. They just do. And they deserve more with you actually working and bringing in a job and them seeing you go to a job. They're watching. They are watching.
Refrigerator is pretty much cleaned out. Don't know what that is. I can't really get that out, so I'm gonna have to like scrub it. But this was like yucky and stuff, so I finished that out. Yeah, and I know it's clean. Yeah, so everything's pretty much clean in the refrigerator. All right, y'all. So I'm currently editing the vlog that y'all watching right now. And I just realized I didn't even end it. And honestly, y'all, I just feel like with everything going on, my anxiety just been all over the place. My vlogs have been all over the place, and I'm trying to get back to just being me, posting my content and staying productive, staying positive through everything. And I do, like I said, appreciate everyone that's just.
And I know y'all couldn't see it because of the effects I have on this to protect myself. But he's walking around in a diaper and she's sitting at home all day. And these are the things that concern me. Ages and stages matter. You're at home all day. Why can't he walk around in little boy underwear and make sure that he's not on camera? This whole thing, kids walking in front of the camera, barely dresses, just not a good look. It's not a good look when you're going to put this out here on social media for any and everybody to see. It's just too many fallacies. It's too many flaws when it come down to the kids. And again, I'm not saying anybody's going to be perfect. And no, we don't get to see your life 24/7 around the clock. But what you do show is more than a notion. All right. It's just more than a notion. And I guess I'm baffled that there's so many women. I'm not even talking about men. So many women out here that don't want to work, that need to work because you have multiple kids. You don't have dual incomes coming in the house where someone is making 6, 7, 8 figures. I don't understand it. And you growing up another generation of kids and they're watching this.
And supporting me through all this and stuff like that. But girl, like your vlogs are all over the place. I don't usually do that. I don't usually just go from one clip to another clip. It's just all over the place. Three to four different vlogs, and I'm trying to get back on top of stuff. Okay, but with that being said, all I'm gonna say is know who your friends are. Know who are actually there from the get go. This goes to not just everybody, but me too. Know who's actually there in support of you and not just there to try and hurt you, or not just there to try and gain something from you, knowledge, anything, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog, y'all. Cleaning was a success. My kids come back home next week, well, this week coming up. But I love y'all, and I will just talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all give it a huge thumbs up, and if you made it this far, make sure y'all drop a pink heart down below in the description. And that's how I know it's real. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.
Thank you for watching A Piece of My Opinion. Any questions? Because class is over. Peace.